born from the light, an army for freedom, defenders of life. At night, high up in the heavens we fight. Faster than lightning we strike, like fires that rip through the night. Surrounded by light, raging thunder in the skies. Time has come to sacrifice. We are warriors, born from the light, an army for freedom, defenders of life. Warriors, euphoria will rise, returning from darkness we bury our lies. Oh, the nights, outcast and lost in the skies, returning to heaven denied. Louder than thunder we ride, we're ready to strike. Call for us, you will survive. Follow us to paradise. We are warriors, born from the light, an army for freedom, defenders of life. Warriors, euphoria will rise, returning from darkness we bury our lies. We are the warriors of light. We are the warriors. We came from the night. We are the warriors of light. We are the warriors. Euphoria will rise. Born from the light, an army for freedom, defenders of life. Warriors, euphoria will rise, returning from darkness we bury our lies. We are warriors, born from the light. Warriors, euphoria will rise, returning from darkness we bury our lies.
Again.
Oh, wait, I remember now. Now we can just leave and go back to the mountain. Because I think the third skill cave is somewhere near the summit of the mountain. I might be misremembering on that, though. Nope, not that way. Alright, back to Mount Vaskavar. There we go. I just realized Ales doesn't need the Aurora Ring anymore. Let's give him the Lion Necklace again for the attack boost. What's that put our damage at now? 287. Holy crap. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, Ales is just a damage beast now. You know, if this game was made in RPG Maker, it's kind of impressive to see what you can do with that engine. Because every RPG Maker game I've played has actually not been an RPG. It's been walking puzzle games like Witch's House, Ebe. Yume Nikki is not really a puzzle game. That one's a walking simulator. It's a good walking... Well, it's a walking simulator. No two ways about it. It's one of the few walking simulators I actually have respect for. Although I would hesitate to call it a game. Yume Nikki would make for a great Halloween game. Although, I would get lost in that game, so I don't think... It might take me a whole month just to complete it. I don't know. Pink sorcerers ain't shit. You know what I think I'm gonna do for dinner tonight? Well, aside from microwave pizza, because I do have pizza left over from yesterday. I am going to make some popcorn, I think, and watch some Your Lie in April. I'm on like episode 16 of that show now. Actually, yeah, Ales, can you recover your health? Oh, right! The Bastard Sword did that. Okay. Guess we're giving Ales an apple, then. Wait, can I not walk through that gap? Seriously? Alright. Yeah, if we can get Ales some armor that regenerates his MP, that might not be a bad thing. We might, What the fuck is that? Okay, so the sorcerer is immune to magic. I shouldn't be surprised. Switch over to air shot. Okay, that's weird. Oh, that's very interesting. So it's not that the sorcerers are immune to magic, it's that they're immune to the ice magic. Very interesting. Alright, we got an apple out of that chest. What do we got over here? Alright, Ceska's MP and HP are recovering. Okay. What have we got going on over here? Oh yeah, I should mention, Dragon Quest IX's post-game is not this coming Wednesday, but the Wednesday after that. Because Dad has to work late that day, this Wednesday, and I believe Sky has medical stuff going on. So maybe me and Rick will do some Soul Calibur on Wednesday night this week. I don't know what we'll do. I'll DM and ask. A hermit am I? A witness to the passing of times, that is I. A sage? I am not. A hermit I am. To you, the aroma of the sea clings. Flavors of the sea, I have not enjoyed in recent times. Mist they are. Okay. I don't know what Mr. Mountain Hermit's doing, but, let's just let him do his thing. Now, if I remember correctly, the trading quest in this, because this is a Zelda-like, it has a trading quest, is how you get Ceska's ultimate wand. And it starts here in the mountains by giving the lunch to an injured NPC or something like that who's about to faint from hunger. Set. A life orb? What is a life orb? Fully heals the pair of any status ailment. That just takes us back here. We've already gone this way. that just goes back that way. We go through this cave again. And that just brought us here. What the fuck? Okay, so I don't know which way I'm supposed to be going. Well, I mean, I should know, but I don't. Fuck. Alright, let's try this way. Okay, let's have Ceska recover a bit. There we go. Okay, now we're back on track. We're heading the way we need to go. Okay, we should probably recover health just to be safe. Small apple obtained. Wow, what a huge hole! Is this a mineshaft? You'd die if you fell in, that's for sure. Small apple. Apple bread obtained. Soul water. I wonder what those statue-looking things are supposed to be. Where is that villager who's stranded out here that has no food? That's about to faint of hunger. Let me check the wiki really quick. Side quests. There's 2 trading side quests. The first is a long string of trades throughout the game, which results in receiving the rune staff, Ceska's best weapon. Second trading side quest will net you 3 action figures. Okay. Story lunchbox, West Forest, exhausted man, rock. For the most optimal path after receiving the rock, proceed back to the town, trade until you have the flower seeds before traveling to Lappingot Forest. West Forest. Oh wow, I'm stupid. Okay. Well, since we got Ales' sword, let's go and grab the rune staff. Alright, so West Forest. This is Southfield. Westfield. Exhausted man with a rock. Yeah, I missed this last time when we were here. Oh. I'm starving. That parcel you have, could it be food? Please, let me have it. I'm so famished, I can't take another step. Give the lunch away, yes. Oh yeah, this looks great. Oh, that tasted like what my old dear Ma used to cook up. I had to be the big man. See, I left home, but my luck ran out as fast as what money I had. I should go home. I don't know how I should be thanking you. Hey, I know. This here, holding it, made me feel calm somehow. It's yours now. Key item rock obtained. Thanks, folks. Alright, now we go back to the village and get the flower seeds by exchanging the rock. Ceska, you're back! No. 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 Nope. Guy has hay fever, though. The flower seeds. No. That's the school. Let's consult the wiki. West Forest, Exhaust Man Rock. After receiving the rock, proceed back to the town and trade until you have the flower seeds. We give the rock to someone in town until we get the flower seeds, but it doesn't say who. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to talk to every NPC in town until we find out who we're supposed to give the rock to. Give him the rock, yes. Well, it's a good shape. See, I'm actually an artist. Seeing that rock gave me a huge surge of inspiration. To you, it might just be nothing special, it's just a rock. I can have it, yeah? Okay. I'll draw your portrait in exchange, deal? It's a near masterpiece, handle with care. And now, after the portrait... okay. What drudgery is this? There has to be an easier way to earn a living. What's that you've got there? That piece of paper looks good for blowing my nose on. It's just a doodle, right? Will you let me have it? Yes. Thanks for that. Without any further ado. Oh, yeah, that cleared me up. Must be the pollen in the air. It's a terrible thing. Oh, I'd better thank you. Have some flower seeds. I want nothing to do with flowers for a while, so feel free to take them. Oh, I can't take it. Seeing those seeds is making my nostrils itch. Alright, now we go to Lappencoat Forest. Now we head back to the forest where the sage used to live. And we'll turn in these flower seeds for another item on the trading quest. Flower seeds. You must talk to Sage Bushami a second time to pass the Gravekeeper's greetings in order to have the Gravekeeper ask for flower seeds. Okay. Oh, wow! I didn't mean to click Discord, but that looks cool. Alright, so we'll just go and visit the sage. To think that I used to have trouble with the enemies in this forest. We really have come a long way on this adventure. Oh yes, the Gravekeeper asked me to pass on his greetings to you. Gravekeeper, He's tending to my affairs even after my passing. How daft and loyal of him. I suppose I should thank him for the effort. Good, you've obtained the future clock. The third clock is hidden on a mountain northeast of the village. Go with care. And now we head back to the present, and we turn in the flower seeds to the Gravekeeper. kind of... This game has got to be, like, heavily inspired by Oracle of Seasons and Ages. Oracle of Seasons actually had a trading quest that would give you directions to the to the upgraded sword, the Master Sword if you were playing a linked game, or the Noble Sword if it wasn't a linked game. To have Ceska's ultimate staff be tied into the trade quest is very reminiscent of that. Hi, I understand you passed on my greetings to the sage. Thanks for that. What's that? How do I know this? I was cleaning his room when I came across a letter he had and a gift he had for me. That finicky sage expressed his thanks to me, to someone like me. You can't imagine how happy that made me. I still tear up now. You watch, I'm going to tend to his grave even better than I've done before. I'd like to keep his grave always awash in a lake of flowers. I wish I could get a hold of some flower seeds. What do I see there? You have some flower seeds, and they're for me? Yes. Thanks for that. Here's something in return. It's a book the sage left me as a gift. It's too deep for me. Pearls and swine, right? Key item, sage's book obtained. So, after receiving the sage's book, we go to the magic school to get the bunny. The hurt villager at the beach, we receive a letter. Wife in the house next to the store. Dried fish. You must talk to the magic school boy after receiving the letter from the old man at Vaskavar. Rune staff. Okay. I knew I wasn't losing my marbles. That the trading sequence had to happen at the final trade was at Mount Vaskavar. We are one-shotting the butterflies here. Maybe the enemies don't scale. I don't know. Sage's book goes to Magic School Bunny. Okay. Been running this for? We've been at it for 2 hours and 17 minutes. Alright, now to go to the magic school. Mama hasn't let me play outside for a while. It's really boring. Oh, that book! Could that really be the sage's book? If you don't need it, would you trade it for my most valuable treasure? Sure. You will? Yeah! Thank you! Here's my treasure, like I promised. Key item bunny obtained. That's the birthday present my papa gave me. It's the most important treasure to me. I wonder what that little boy is doing with the sage's book. Man, I'm starting to feel a little bit hungry. I think we're gonna go for 3 hours, and then at the 3-hour mark, we're gonna find somebody to raid. So I'll be eating at around, like, what? So, 2 hours and 20 minutes we've been at this, so I'll probably be eating at, like, 8 o'clock. Yeah, that works just fine. Who knows? Probably summoning a blue box to anywhere. Yeah. Little kid could be trying to summon a Time Lord. Oh, I slipped when I was out here fishing. Oh, my leg. Hey, that doll. That bunny. That's my son's treasure. I don't know how you came to be in possession of it, but I've gotta have it. Sure. Thanks for this. It's easy to despair here. One more thing. Take this letter for me. I'm counting on you. I wonder how the guy busted his leg while fishing. Get rid of these fishmen. It's easy to slip on a wet rock. I mean, I guess. But it didn't really look like, well, I guess he was surrounded by rocks. And now we take the letter to his wife, and she lives next to the item shop, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's the item shop, so the house there. My husband went fishing out at sea and hasn't come back. Is he hurt? Safe? I'm so worried. Don't carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. If we can talk if you like. That's curious. You must talk to Sage Busami a second time. Sage's book, Bunny, Johnny Beach letter, wife and house, next to store, dried fish. Oh, I need to talk to the magic school boy first after receiving the letter. Okay. I'm glad we have the guide on hand, because I wouldn't have thought that. I'm doing homework, honest. Huh? Papa's boat is missing at sea. This letter, it seems to be from Mama. Will Papa be okay? A letter from my husband. May I see it? Oh my goodness, he needs my help. I have to go right away. Oh yes, please take this dried fish as my thanks. I have to go. Alright, we got the dried fish. We turned that in at the, at Mount Vaskavar for Ceska's ultimate staff. Now... Right, I think we give the hermit the dried fish, if I remember correctly. Yeah, the hermit is the one in possession of the rune staff. Oh, you know what I just realized? The shockwave of the slash has extended a bit. It has greater reach than, yeah, it used to be like 4, and now I think it's 5. So it might extend every time you learn a new attack skill for Ales. Let's go talk to the hermit. Oh, dried fish, that is. Oh, that dried fish. Will you gift me it? Will you gift me with it? Will you not? Hand over the dried fish, yes. Ho, 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 ho! Good, good! All young folks should be so kindly. Savor it slowly, later on I shall. Ah, yes! To only receive makes a poor hermit of me. My staff is yours, it is. And with that, the rune staff is now ours. To good use you must put it. Rune staff, a staff engraved with foreign symbols. I don't want to go and have to climb this mountain again, so we'll rebirth it after we clear the mountain dungeon and receive the future clock. Look at that, Ceska's health is maxed out. She is now level 43, along with Ales. They have reached their maximum health. It's capped at 999. Oh, would you look at that? With the rune staff, Ceska's air shot is even effective against the pink guys now. Yes. Yes. Actually, that's not pink guy, that's Salamander, man. Fucking... Oh, man. It's a pity that Filthy Frank doesn't do videos anymore. Although, I've heard his music is good, but I haven't listened to any of it. Alright, let's let Ceska recover her HP. Oh, that's right! The Fairy Wand was the one that recovered HP. Okay. Guess we're giving Ceska an apple, then. Apple bread obtained. Apple obtained. Wings obtained. Wait a minute, what's that? There's a treasure chest over there. A gold one, which means it's got important shit in it. We can't cross that way. I guess we're going this way. Soul Stone. Vaskavar mine. It's so dark. Scared? No, as if. If you say so. But this mine, I sense monsters. It appears to have been abandoned long ago. Look at that, there's another chest over there, too. I'm just gonna walk past these bastards. Wait, what? What the fuck? Well, what was the point of that? Okay. So that was entirely pointless then. Thank you, game. Very cool. There's that gold chest that we saw earlier. Rebirth Stone. Very nice. We can use that to renew. We can use that to upgrade Ceska's ultimate staff. where does this lead? Oh, we're back here again, are we? Alright, you know what? Maybe I will go and rebirth the staff. I didn't mean to do this, but fuck it, we ball. Now, I think... yeah. Rebirthing... Rune Staff. Reduces MP consumption. Its attack is 100, or making it new will do 145. Reducing MP consumption for Ceska might not be a bad idea. Yeah, I think we'll do that, actually. We're gonna make the Rune Staff old. Ah, my eyeball itches. One trip to the hyperbolic time chamber coming up. Oh, wow. They weren't kidding. Airshot only costs 1 MP now. And with the automatic regeneration... yeah, that's a good build. That is a very good build. Let's see how much a stronger spell costs. Wow, okay. Yeah, Ceska could be pretty busted. We could just casually throw around Fireball. This could be kind of exploitable. I think we're gonna rock this build for a while. This might be an endgame build. This game does got the linear warriors, quadratic wizards going on. I've only seen one game where the inverse of that is true, where the warrior is actually flesh out and the wizard is fairly linear in build, and that's Nostalgia. The party mage Melody is well, it's kind of hard to say what her late game role is. Pretty much just to cast Light Wall to reflect enemy spells. Whereas Eddie has so many different damage-dealing attacks, you got nothing but options with him. And Eddie is the party tank and warrior. Let's just use an apple on Ales real quick. We just keep scaling the mountain. Okay, this is getting a bit nonsensical. And now we have to climb all the way back to that stupid mine. Gotta be getting close. You know what? Since Ceska's not really using air shot primarily anymore, what if we gave her... Yeah, the Aura Ring. Mystic Charm... Actually, Mystic's Charm reduces MP consumption by 25. Yeah, there we go. Oh man, this is exploitable. We can actually crank up the MP cost reduction even further by rebirthing that in the spring. Alright, Vaskavar Mines. Let's rock. Now what? Wow, it's huge here! This grid, what is it? What are those red and blue crate things? Is this a puzzle? The crates are sized the same as the grid squares. Do they go in the grid? But there seem to be too few crates to fill the grid. Maybe we gather them from somewhere else? It seems so. The two colors of crates suggest something else too. There may be a pattern to the placement of the panels as well. There's no choice. We'll have to search for hints. I agree. Smart bomb obtained. Nope. That's back the way we came. Well, now this is curious. There's only one path forward. I can't go this way. And I can't go this way. What does the button do? Noise emanated from down below. Okay, so that opened up the two pathways. Now this takes us to this chamber here. Small apple obtained. Trapped. You're not. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. Haha! The lock was disengaged. Oh look, it's the sorcerers again, except they're in blue this time. Oh, that's funny. We can charge Fireball to maximum. Okay, hold up. So how much does a maximum Fireball take? 17 of our 550 MP. Oh, wow. I am loving this. I wonder if Ceska's air shot can be cast for 0. Yeah, it's cast for 0 MP now. Oh, this is cool. A soul stone has been obtained from the treasure chest. Oh, they're already throwing more recolors at me? Interesting. That is some jank right there. Just because I'm not on the same, all the way up the stairs, I can't hit the enemy? What nonsense is that? Okay, so these sorcerers are immune to fireball. That's good to know. What's this? The wall's crumbling. Fireball didn't do anything. Ice wave. Nope, that didn't do anything either. Man, I'm getting hungry. We got, like, what, 10 minutes till the 3-hour mark? Yeah, it can wait. Oh, I wanted that apple. Alright, if we travel back in time, maybe Ceska can learn a spell that will help us get rid of the rock slide in that one room. Vaskavar mine the past. Nope, not that way. Small apple. Do, 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 do. Now where does this take us? Smart bomb obtained. Alright, let's just recover our MP real quick. Sorry, I had to scratch my neck really quick there, and I zoned out. There we go, we got an apple. go down here and grab that chest really quick. I want to see what's inside. Okay, small apple. It is good to open up those small chests even if they don't have, like, huge treasure in them. Because small apples are basically your health. The apples are basically your health potions in this game. Dragon Wand. Well, I mean, we have the rune staff, so having a dragon wand, that's kind of pointless. I guess I could sell it. Soul water. So, we've traveled throughout this entire room. That didn't have anything necessary for getting further into the dungeon, so let's try the other route. Let's pick up Ceska, throw her up here. We get an apple from that. So what's in that chest up there? Probably a health item, if I had to guess. Soul water drop. Okay, so it's a mana potion instead. Swordsman badge. And an apple. Now what does this do? Swordsman badge reduces SP consumption by 25%. I don't really use the special skills. What Ales has is fine. We don't need the Swordsman badge. I don't think so, Chief. Good thing that sorcerer dropped that apple. Health was getting a little bit low there. And now, for my next trick, the generator appears to have activated. Soul Rock. And an apple. There's one of those crates that we need to throw into the center. Alright, well, chat, it is hit the 3-hour mark. I am extremely hungry. I'm gonna save. We're gonna find somebody to raid. I want to thank you all for tuning in. It's good to be back. I'm looking forward to the To Be Continued podcast tomorrow with my good friend and co-host Rick, and we are going to be ranking the Final Fantasy games, and maybe talking about whatever. Who knows? Now, who's live right now that we can raid? Our raiding message is going to be... I cast Fireball for 0 MP. And who's alive? Let's rate Abigail Croc. It's been a while. Counting down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rating now. And... okay, yep. Okay, there's that red brick or crate that we need to move to the hole. You need to gather, I can't remember how many crates it is. Oh man, stopping the game in the middle of a dungeon may not have been the best idea. I mean, I was hungry and I needed to eat at the time, but now I have, I'm turned around. I don't recall... oh yeah, you can't get that. You need the next spell for Ceska here. Okay. How's everybody's day going, though? I've been starting to, like, wake up on time and sleep better. So I'm super happy about that, because for the longest time, I was having trouble waking up in the mornings. I would sleep till, like... well, on a school day, I would sleep till, like, 9:30 or 10. And then on weekends, I would sleep as long as like 11:30 or noon. But on Sunday, I finally had a day where I woke up at like 9:30, and I'm like, okay, yeah, for a weekend, I can work with that. or it might have been 8. Might have been 8 o'clock, actually. And then this morning I woke up at like 7:30 or 8. And so the issue is getting better. I have no clue where I'm supposed to go. I mean, this wouldn't be so bad if this game required grinding, because, you know, we'd just be training against enemies. Okay, so you can't go that way. That's good to hear, Seth. I'm glad you're having a party on waking up and sleeping better. That's an interesting way of phrasing that. Well, yeah, no, because oversleeping is bullshit. You know how much time you lose just if you oversleep? We spend like 1/3 of our lives sleeping. If I could get away with not sleeping, I absolutely would. That's probably how I got myself into this mess in the first place. I would stay up till like ass o'clock in the morning. Staying up till like 3 and sleep until 10, just not good for you. Not a good habit to get into. That was my sleep cycle in college too, come to think of it. I would attend class at class for me would start at like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So I would usually find myself staying awake till 3 in the morning and sleeping until 10 a.m. That's probably how I got... That's probably kind of what set the... Okay, progress. Fantastic! I love it when that happens. Always marching forward. Yeah, this game is so... I was setting up for the stream today, and on Kick, this game is so obscure that there is not a category for it. There's a category for it on Twitch, but there's no thumbnail. Soul water. And an apple set. That's good. It's funny, too, because last night I think I was awake till... probably 11:30, which isn't terribly late. Why am I using fire? Oh, that's right. Ceska's mana cost is so jacked now that we can just casually cast Fireball instead of Air Shot. I'd forgotten about that. Oh, this is interesting. Things have returned to their original position. Oh, I think I know what I'm supposed to do here. Yeah, okay, so the green crates are heavier, so they get less distance. And you're supposed to make the crates... Yeah, that checks out. Fuck. Too low. Or no, too high. Oh, I know. Yeah, there we go. That'll do it. Okay, good. That falling in is actually better than, yeah, missing. Mechanism activated. Crates are fun to own till it becomes a hoarding problem. Yeah, you don't want to be a hoarder. My brother had hoarder tendencies. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say that Omen is an outright hoarder, but he had tendencies where he would find shit that he would want to make into something, and then he'd take it home with him, and he'd let that shit stack up. It never got so bad that it, like, overwhelmed his living space, but it did make me worry for him. Kind of got on my nerves, too. Wow, okay, that was a close one. Oh yeah, so last week, while I was attending Bible study, I learned about baptism. How it's properly administered. So, you're gonna learn some, theology. Wait, did that just say armor suit? Implying that none of my other armor is not a suit of armor? Armored suit. Rugged armor offering solid protection. Let's see what the wiki, or the, walkthrough has to say about this. Armored suit. Restores SP while the wearer is at rest. Okay, that's pretty good. And it's a 60 defense versus 65 new. Okay, so I'm not sure, because we would only be trading off 5 defense for the ability to regenerate SP. But the thing is, Ales doesn't really use SP all that much. He's not a caster. He's a warrior. We might just rebirth it and make it new. I don't know. But yeah, baptism. So, it turns out anyone who's a Christian can baptize someone who wants to be baptized. But there's a very specific way you gotta do it. You have to administer water to a person, so it can't just be like laying hands on and praying. Now, they don't have to be submerged underwater completely. You can just pour water over someone and it'll be a baptism. But it also has to be done in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. It can't be done in Jesus' name, or it's not a proper Trinitarian baptism. Which means my baptism is, that I underwent when I was 21, was not done correctly. So I actually spoke with the pastor about that, and looks like I'm actually going to be rebaptized, or properly baptized in the near future. Ceska here. Eek! Ceska, are you alright? I think so. You really don't think much before acting, do you? I'm getting a buzz. But I think there's a silver lining this time. Look! See? The Thunderbolt spell! With the power of lightning, I can shatter even boulders up to a certain size. I wonder how costly that is to cast. Okay, so uncharged Thunderbolt uses not a lot of SP, but if I were to spam this, it might eat up my MP. A crate appeared among the wall's rubble. And now I gotta carry this back to the giant hole. Oh, I could have had it and I missed it. Oh. Wow, okay. Wow, that was cool. It didn't stop at that enemy, it pierced it. That is sweet. Zap. So Ceska learns... She's learned Thunder, which means she has one more spell out that she can learn. Which I think she picks up the final one at the House of Clocks when we return to it. So I was watching a YouTube video today that was ranking how... That didn't go according to plan. Let's see if we can push it in another direction. Nope, that didn't work either. Critters are fun to own oh. No, I already read that. What in the fuck is happening here? go this way already? Okay, yeah, there's the chests there, but did we go this way? Doesn't look like we can do much of anything from this side. I suppose what we can do is... Wow, this is just one-shotting enemies. That's kind of cool. And the fact that it pierces, too. If you got, like, a line of guys in an area, you could just clear a path right through them. I wonder. Come on up here, Mr. Blue Sorcerer. Get in line. We're having a conga line down here. Oh, they're immune! That's beans. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised the sorcerers are immune to magic, go figure. Still, I wanted that to work. Do you know it's possible to beat this game without making any of the armor suits, robes, swords, or staves old? When I first played this game to completion, I actually made all of the stuff new in the spring just because I wanted the pure stat boosts rather than the effects from them. I wonder if Ceska's energy spell would work on this. Thunderbolt's shock appears to have activated the generator. I was talking about something earlier, and I've completely forgotten what it was about. Oh, I remember now. I was watching a YouTube video on, like, that was putting self-destructive ideas into a tier list, or basically ranking ideas in tier list based on how self-destructive they were. Shit. And, it's a good video overall that but it was kind of interesting because the, most of the items in the list were philosophies or belief systems. But ego death was on there, and the way ego death works, it's not really a philosophy or a belief system. It's more of a mindset that you can undergo. I've actually never experienced ego death. At least I don't think I have. Some people claim that you can achieve it through deep meditation, which I don't know if that's true or not. I've never tried. My cousin claims to have experienced it when downing too much psychedelics, which I could absolutely buy that you lose your sense of self if you do too many psychedelics. Hallucinogens tend to have that effect on people. I think the closest I've ever come to experiencing ego death was when I was off my meds for too long and started, like, disconnecting from reality and losing my sense of self. Though I wouldn't say I experienced full ego death, where I just sensed everything, like, I believed that the only thing in existence was the world around me rather than myself. Are you serious? Okay, then what am I supposed to do with this game? The way they time this third platform is fucky. Well, this middle platform, not really the third one. The first, the ones on the edge check out. Those are working as intended, I think. But the middle one, it's like so jank with the timing. I do like that you can throw this at enemies to kill them. That's pretty nice. Yeah, get bent, motherfucker. I got a box. Wait, what? So I can't go that way, and I can't go that way. The mindset I had 5 years ago is so dramatically different from who I am today that I can't even understand the standards of logic I adopted in order to reach the conclusions I took as true. It's completely alien to me. I think that has a bit to do with how you perceive your life. It's very funny because the way I perceive my own life is a sequence of events influenced by cause and effect, really. If one thing had been different, everything would have been different. That said, so I see myself as kind of a product of, like, my ideas and perceptions being shaped by the world around me. I'm still the same person, it's just that my ideas and my, the way I look at and handle situations has changed over time. But I'm still me. I'm still Seth, or the Arbiter. And nothing's ever gonna change that. The generator appears to have activated. I don't know, maybe it's impossible for someone like me to experience ego death because I'm too anchored in myself. There was a very interesting iceberg video done by Wendigoon, the conspiracy theory iceberg, and the reason I bring it up is one of the entries on that iceberg chart was called God's Ego Death. It's an interesting thought experiment, though not one I necessarily ascribe to. If I remember correctly, the premise is basically, what if the universe was created as a product of God forgetting that he was God? What would that mean for existence and all that resides in it? I went through a lot of damn effort to figure out the actual universal difference between what people mean when they say good and evil. I'll believe it. I could believe that. It's good and evil is a concept that you either have a very firm grasp on, or you have a very tentative grasp on, or you're completely apathetic to. Interestingly, though, I've met a sociopath who believed in good and evil, that there was such thing as good and evil. He just did not care. Wait a minute. That's the entrance. Okay, so we need to go... This is probably the most labyrinthian dungeon in this game. House of Clocks is actually kind of linear in comparison. And House of Clocks is the final dungeon. Okay, so we go back this way, and what happens? Okay, so I don't think I've faced the green wizards or these blue bats. These look new. Give me a break. I will never get used to the fact that my elevation being different means I can't target enemies in this fucking isometric Zelda-like. Okay. Just clear through these guys with Ales really quick. Grab that with Ceska. There we go. Another box has been obtained. There we go. Give Ceska the health item that dropped. Ah, shit. All of a sudden my pinky on my left hand went numb. That was weird. Don't get old, chat. Getting old sucks. I say that at the ripe old age of 20-fucking-9. I mean, I'll be 30 in September, but still. I've got time. I'm not 30 yet. Right? Ah, jeez. But no, I know we were talking about, like, good and evil earlier. I would say there's some stuff that's pretty clearly evil. I have seen true evil in this world. Because I can attribute no other name to the what drives someone to diddle kids or force themselves on another. I've known people who've suffered those. I've known people who've suffered abominations, and evil is the only thing I can ascribe to that kind of depravity. If there is such thing as an absolute good, which as a Christian I would say there is, but if I examine the concept of good outside of a Christian lens, it's a lot harder to make the argument that there is objective good in the world. But it's very easy to show that there is objective evil in the world. That's kind of a very disheartening statement when I say it out loud and actually process it. Some say that needless suffering is evil, but then you get into the kind of into the weeds of, okay, well, what's needless? Is dying for a cause that you don't believe in evil? Or are you being subjected to evil when you die for a cause you don't believe in? Or are you sacrificing? Is there a greater good? You know, that's why I don't believe that there's good guys and bad guys in war anymore. I believe that there is only people who are optimal. I do believe that there can be optimal victors. If you examine it from a utilitarian perspective, the greatest good for the greatest number and all that. Like, sure, a war of conquest that's being repelled by another nation, a conflict that arises like that sure, you would say the side that's acting for conquest rather than self-preservation is probably not going to treat its subjugates very well. So yeah, the argument could be made there that that it would be optimal. It would be an optimal good if the side that was acting in self-preservation won there. The good is the just. The evil is the unjust. That's the correct answer to the moral question. There is no greater good or greater evil. Well, unfortunately, just can be a matter of perspective. Not always, and... Like, is it just... Like, you could make the argument that it is unjust to steal. Okay, sure. I agree with you. However, is it stealing when you are emulating Nintendo games? I would say the answer is no, but legally speaking, the answer is technically yes. People confuse the principle of reciprocity and the proportionality with the concept of the greater and lesser evil as a method of evasion. People confuse the principle of reciprocity and proportionality with the concept of greater and lesser evil as a method of evasion. I had to reread that a couple times. I know what you're getting at. The problem is that can lead to very black and white thinking, and I used to suffer from a very black and white worldview. So I kind of reject that because I was proven wrong. It took a lot for me to realize that the world isn't black and white, and that there is moral ambiguity and shades of gray in our lives. Where in the blazes is that chasm that I'm supposed to throw this down? People also confuse the principle of practical and the moral as another method of evasion. Well, no, that's a legitimate dichotomy, because what's always moral isn't always practical, and what's practical isn't always moral. That's not evasion, that's just facts right there. Now, you could say if they were denying the existence, if people were to deny that, I could see that as a form of evasion, because you don't have to admit that you're doing something that is immoral out of convenience. I could absolutely see that being a case being made for that. Wait, I can't throw Ceska at these guys and damage them. Okay, we've already stepped on the button. Yes, but what they say is this is practical and therefore it is okay that I'm doing it. That's an admission of personal moral error. That's not an excuse for moral error. Okay, I get what you're getting at. Then yeah. Man, I feel like we're in a philosophy class right now. I did not expect the stream to go in this direction, but I am here for it. Do you have a degree in philosophy, Avalon? You strike me as the sort of person who probably did take extensive philosophy courses in college. Okay, that's one more of the crates. I think there's two in the past. Or missing two. We're missing 2 of the crates for the puzzle, and I think. Wait, no, the crates can only be lifted by Ales, meaning they'd have to be in the present. There's no way, unless maybe there's something I'm not getting here. Okay, we already did this room. Where in the blazes is that warp zone? If we find that warp zone, and how do I get to that red crate? Game, can you work with me here? Okay, so is there a map? Do we have a dungeon map? Tapping on that does not do anything. We do not have a dungeon map. Wow. Okay. Not giving your dungeon a map in a Zelda-like. That's certainly an interesting decision of game design. Anyways, no, I'll answer after this ad ends. Be back in a minute. Anyways, no, I just needed to think about this extensively in order to escape a deep suicidal... oh, wow. So I did a ton of reading. I'm an autodidactic. Okay. I cannot read, apparently. Actually, I should probably put on reading glasses if I'm going to be reading the chat from this far away. Please excuse me for a second. I hate wearing these things. I feel so old wearing them. Oh, yeah, that's definitely better. Shit. Yeah, I'm getting old. Why? Although the reading glasses cannot save me from dyslexia. They just make the words appear more legible. Alright, let's jump down the hole and see where we can go from here. Oh, okay, we can't jump down that way. How in the blazes am I supposed to get to that red crate? Okay, so we know where one of the 2 last crates are. We just need to know how to reach it. Where? Okay, so that's a dead end. This leads down here. Have I gone this way yet? I don't know if I have. You know, there was a time where I would make a comment about me being almost 30 years old and still having yet to settle down and have a family, but you know, lately I haven't been as worried about that. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I'm going to say it because I needed to hear it at some point, and maybe my words will reach someone who is struggling with this sense of frustration with life not going the way you'd hoped. I won't say who, but I've caught feelings for someone, and they haven't explicitly said they have feelings for me, but it's pretty clear that they're reciprocating. Actually, no, I take that back. They did mention it. They did mention that at one point. But I used to be worried that I would be alone for the rest of my life, and that the object lesson I received in how not to be a parent from, well, both my folks, really, for different reasons, would be needless suffering. And it turns out that's not the case. Relationships come when they're supposed to. I'm only kind of realizing this now. It's not the kind of thing that you can just force to happen. You can't, like, will something into existence. Despite what fucking TikTok would tell you about manifesting. I've kind of learned to take life as it comes my way, and it's helped a lot with my anxiety. I used to suffer from severe anxiety, and this kind of taking things as they come approach has really helped with that. I've learned to stop worrying about, like, stuff not going my way, ambitions that seem fruitless. You know, just let life happen, and things will play out. Acceptance is the biggest step you can make towards emotional peace. Or to put it succinctly, there is peace when there is acceptance. Do I still have my occasional doomer moments? Absolutely. But, you know, I kind of learned to just ride that shit out, let it flow through me, and not, like, fester in it. And it clears up. It goes away on its own. Now, part of that is because I'm on the right medication. I'm not going to deny the importance of being on the correct antidepressants. If you have, like, if your brain has a chemical problem, you're gonna want to get that professionally sorted out. It's self-destructive not to. I nearly destroyed myself by not taking my mental health seriously, and thinking I could just forego medication and beat that problem with sheer willpower. I wish that were true, but no, that just ain't the case. Okay, we're on the other side of this hole now. That's an improvement. Okay, if we push this box, that's going to take us back that way. So, we need to go a different way than we came. There's a lot of confusion around good and evil, but once you peel away at it, you find that when people say moral, they pretty much universally mean the same thing, that people simply go to great extents to protect their ego from impossible moral standards because there's too much to lose socially from admitting moral imperfections. I mean, that's partly why I'm a Christian, because the whole thing is... Well, okay, the whole premise of Christianity is Christ is the savior of mankind. But the biggest lesson you learn from Christianity is that there is no such thing as a good person. We are all we all come up short morally speaking. And that's a very bitter pill to swallow. But it's a necessary one. The good news is that, in addition to that lesson, that doesn't mean that we're screwed. Because that's what the hope of the gospel is all about. That despite our imperfections, we are still saved. Even if we may not deserve such salvation. Okay, Did we get... I'm drawing a blank here. Did we get 2 or just 1? I think we only got the 1. I think there's one more box. How did I even get here? What did I do differently to reach this point? I got so wrapped up in the conversation that I started playing unconsciously. Oh, okay, I think I know where... Well, no, I don't. I recognize this area. I don't know how... I don't know which way I came from. Whoops! Okay, this is different. Ceska, can you hit that? Oh, just short. Let's try again. Not quite. What just happened there? There we go! Yeah! I am the man with the plan. Okay, that was, I am dumb. Okay. Wait a minute. Is this puzzle broken? Okay, I have an idea, but I don't know if it's going to work. I'm gonna try to time throwing Ceska onto that moving platform that goes in front of that generator there. I don't know how well this'll... Wow, okay, that's awesome. There we go. Yes! Oh, that's awesome. Once I get off that platform... Yeah, there we go!
That's fucking teamwork!
I love that cutaway. Small apple. Oh, right. These guys are immune to Ales' sword. Miner's memo. Does that tell us how to solve the puzzle? Let's have a look. Miner's memo. A note with the letter T in blue. Oh, okay. Yeah, that tells us how to solve the puzzle. Justice is a process of moral calculation. I would argue it's more a process of ethical calculation. But yeah, you could make that argument too. They almost mean the same thing, but not quite. Although lately it seems that justice is a matter of fiscal calculation. The laws. One of my favorite quotes about the legal system comes from a YouTuber by the name of Styx Hexenhammer 666. The law is like a spider's web. Flies get caught and hornets go free. No! Oh, blast it! I have to go grab that box again. You take various values that test them for relevancy, test them against your understanding of reality, and come to the best conclusion you can. Your personal sense of justice is the outcome, and that's what people mean when they say moral. Yeah, more or less. try this again. Gotta be careful not to fall off the ledge. Almost. The timing wasn't quite right on that. There we go. Okay, I just need to sprint through this room. Screw trying to kill enemies with the box. There we go. Now we gotta find that chasm again, and I don't quite remember where it is. Although it'll be easier to find than this box was, that's for sure. How is that skull doing so much? Okay, can't go that way. Such as an objective understanding of reality lets you make better moral judgments. From there you can derive honesty as a higher order value because it spreads your best understanding of reality. Humility is another because it lets you revise your understanding of reality more objectively. I don't know if humility breeds objectivity. I never thought of the two as being interlinked, but yeah, I guess I could see that. I wonder why Ales' levels is so high compared to Ceska's, or EXP bar. Alright, down we go. Yeah, I done fucked this up. Okay, let's try that again. Almost. Yeah, there we go. Intellectual humility is an absolute necessity for objectivity because admitting your perception of reality is just one part of reality, dissolves the self-serving and social aspect of the moral game. It appears we've got it. Alright, before I forget, yeah, save the game. If it's like usual, we should be getting near an altar. Wait, if it's like usual, then there'd also be a monster. Yikes! What is with that pathetic scream? It hardly seems appropriate for a maiden. How dare you, so insulting! I might scream funny and I might seem silly, but I'm a proper woman. Does it make you feel better to insist on that? No, just sorry for myself. Whoa. Alright, we got a golem. I'm just gonna nuke this thing with Thunderbolt. Or not. Okay, I think I know what we're supposed to do here. Yeah, oh, whoa, okay. Ow. Okay, don't let it hit you. Rule 1, do not let it hit you. Rule number 2, run. Fuck off out of here with that. What are you doing? Jeez. Okay. Good thing we have health items. Is it gonna turn back into a golem, or is it gonna stay a ball? Okay, it's gonna turn back into a golem. Shit. Did that thing just take out half of my HP? No, you fucking don't, you shitheel! There we go. So this fight was pure Ales. Just straightforward, throw rock at it till it dies. Good thing we got the box throwing practice in. Moral relevancy is the most common objection to religious and conservative moral objections to libertinists. By the way, yeah, I know. I don't believe in moral relevancy because if I punch you in the face and you're a moral relativist, you're still going to get mad at me. There it is, the present clock. We know what's coming next, don't we?
So you've obtained the final clock.
Hi, nice to hear from you. I can't wait to hear what you have to tell us this time. Actually, your voice is really clear today.
Such a cheerful child. It's because the 3 clocks are all together. That brings together and intensifies my thoughts. Today I will tell you of a man's past and what he has become today. He mentored a boy in the way of the sword. One day, they visited the House of Clocks.
But that's...
Out of mischief and though foreboding, the boy entered the mansion. Deep sorrow permeated the mansion. The man who sought the boy became lost to it.
What about the boy?
The boy had the blood of royalty which saved him from the darkness's allure.
Oh, then what happened to the man?
The clock's demonic power consumed his soul.
The Count? Am I to blame? Bro! You've already said as much! Fuck me. I like this game, but man, the writing is rough in some places.
Prince Alphonse.
Alphonse, Prince? Yes, I'd kept that quiet to prevent undue confusion that may have arisen. My real name is indeed Alphonse, and I am a prince. Is that right? Well, it doesn't matter. You'll always be Ales to me. Really, don't worry about it. It doesn't make any difference to me. Oh, wait. Shouldn't it be you reassuring me about this, Ales? And then, what transpired?
I learned of the Count's transformation and duly advised the king, but...
You were cast out instead, weren't you?
Because the Count had used the water clock to alter the king's history, yes.
I'm so sorry. So many people have suffered for what I caused.
That I will not refute. But if you feel regret, then you must stop the Count.
Yes. No, moral relevancy is to say, for example, someone is saying eating pretzels is immoral, as is irrational, whereas someone saying molesting children is immoral is irrational, because the first is morally irrelevant, thus has nothing to do with justice without injecting additional context, whereas the second is self-evidently morally relevant for various implied reasons.